This is huge. What have you been entrusted with? God has entrusted you, with something extremely important and something that only you can do. Have you ever thought about that? When I came to know the Lord, He gave me things, and He gave me some skills and some abilities that I didn't have before I knew Him. And so those are the things that He entrusted me with to do something with. And it's a big responsibility, one that I probably don't take seriously enough. And I bet you it is one that you don't take seriously enough. And if you're watching this and you don't even know the Lord, that's fine. He still created you for something. And I bet you're wondering what that is. Even though you might not be wondering if it was God, that gave you this wonder, but deep inside you're wondering, what is this all about? What am I here for? And every day, why do I go through these pains and suffering and joys and sorrows? Why do I go through all these things? What's the point? And hopefully you'll start asking that question and ask it deep inside. And when I came to know the Lord, He gave me certain gifts and talents I haven't done a whole lot with, to be honest. He entrusted me with some things that I haven't done a whole lot with. And I'm starting to, as I get a little older, I realize that, time is, it could end at any point. And I don't want it to end yet. I don't want my time here to end. I want to be here with my family, and I've talked about that in a different video. But I do feel this burden, a healthy burden, that God entrusted me with certain things He wants me to get done. He wants me to do while I'm here. And so for me, it's this. It's evangelizing. It's sharing. It's mentoring and sharing some of the things that I've learned over the years with others. That's what He's entrusted me with. And I'm trying to honor that trust by giving it to you. So this was sparked by my journal writing this morning from in Galatians 2. So in Galatians 2, verse 7, Paul is talking about that he had been entrusted with preaching the gospel to the Gentiles. And so it just got me thinking about what have you or what have I been entrusted with? Can you write it down? And because I know for certain God has entrusted you with something to do with your life. And I think deep down inside, a few of those things. And if you don't, that's probably, if you're not clear about it, that's probably because you're confused about who the Lord is and what He can do for your life. And maybe you just need to get right with God. Because your time on this world, this earth, won't be forever. And so, do you want to go to heaven or you want to go to hell when it's over? That's your first call, and you need to make that decision, right? It's time for you to make that decision, and it's a true thing. Maybe you don't believe it, but I think in the heart of your hearts, in the soul of your soul, that we're either going somewhere good or somewhere bad, and it's up to you to decide where you want to go. Because it's not just magic, and you don't just go into the earth. We're here for more than just living here. There's a lot more going on than that. And so first decide on, if you want to, where you're going. And if you come to know the Lord, you're going to go to heaven with me. And I love that. I love to meet you when we get there, and meet you when we're here and go together, something like that. But while we're here, He has entrusted us with something important to do. And if you get to know the Lord, He'll tell you, and He'll make it clear. And sometimes it'll be frustrating, and sometimes it'll be angering, and sometimes you won't feel worthy, and sometimes you'll feel insecure. But He has entrusted you with something amazing to do with your gifts and talents right here, right now, right here in this planet, in your life. You don't have to go get ready for it. You don't have to move somewhere to do it. It's right here and right now. Maybe you move and you do it there too, but you can do it right here and right now, because that's how He designed it. And so in Galatians 2:2, I just kind of wrote what have you or I been entrusted with? And some things are hard. Some things about that question are hard, and some are easy. The easy question is kind of for me at this point is knowing what I was entrusted with. Like it's mentoring others and sharing the knowledge and wisdom that God has given me and other mentors have given me. But the hard part is doing it sometimes. And the hard part is sticking with it. And the hard part is getting over myself and my insecurities that I have. And in sharing these things, because if you like this video, hey, maybe it'll make me feel good. But if you don't like this video, I'll probably go in a corner and cry. And I have to get over those kind of things and just keep on doing it and keep on doing it because there's good in what we do that is honorable to the Lord if that's what we're doing. So anyway, so whatever your circumstances are, it's time. It's time to understand you've been entrusted with something and to do good works with it. So I've also been entrusted with a great, beautiful family, a beautiful wife, 4 daughters, and a family to love. And so I pray for you that you honor that and do that well. And I'm praying for me that I honor that and do that well at the same time.